After appearing in several seasons of TLC's 90 Day Fiancé, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo are now household names in reality television. Online, Gino, who was 52 years old at the time and from Michigan, met Jasmine, a 35-year-old Panamanian lady, and fell in love. On the other hand, the audience will see this married couple have a number of explosive arguments, jealousy problems, and breakups. They resolved to concentrate on their marriage throughout their time on Season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort, but they ultimately found themselves in an open marriage, which Jasmine had desired because Gino wouldn't have any physical intimacy with her. The pair are currently residing apart and must choose how to proceed with their lives, whether as a couple or as single individuals, as seen on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Season 9. The 9th season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, sees the return of Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda to our television screens. But for these two, the new season has seen them living in Michigan and struggling with the aftermath of their marriage, thus it has been anything but a happy conclusion. Fans will remember that Jasmine wanted an open marriage with Gino, who was initially hesitant. But he eventually gave in to the notion that Jasmine could have safe sex and be intimate with someone. He believed that Jasmine would be able to rediscover the missing spark in their relationship if she were allowed to be intimate with someone else after he had declined. Additionally, Jasmine had previously considered Matt Branistrianu, a man she met in her neighborhood gym, as a potential partner. Gino arranges to meet Jasmine at a nearby park in episode 3. Viewers discovered in the previous episode that Jasmine had to email Gino in order to get in touch with him. If he answers, the pair has been living apart for 4 months and have hardly communicated. We see Jasmine's attire and a coffee machine that Gino wants to return to her when he opens his trunk. It's not a good sign, as she can see when she looks at all her stuff. It feels like a bad omen. I mean, my clothing in the trunk, Gino's tone of voice, it doesn't appear like someone attempting to bring me back. Not at all, she says. In an emotional moment, Gino informs Jasmine that she violated the terms of their open marriage concept. The big problem that I have is that I recently found out that you were cheating on me with him, Matt, 4 months before I agreed to an open marriage, he says, adding that he looked at her phone records. She really me over bad, and I have the proof, he admits in a confessional. They say their last goodbyes and Gino departs after returning all of his possessions. Since he kicked me out of the house, he never mentioned the word divorce, Jasmine tells the cameras. The woman planted the seed in his head when he went to Vegas and returned, and now he suddenly wants a divorce. Did she insist that he file for divorce from me? Prior to meeting Gino in the park, Jasmine admitted that she would be thrilled if he brought her back and the two of them could start over. I have missed him so badly, and I don't know. I may spend the night at my home with my husband. She said, when we first got married, everything will come back to us. When he sought a divorce, Jasmine seemed taken aback. In reality, on July 21, the day after the show aired, Jasmine posted on Instagram that it was traumatizing to watch the episode, which was filmed the previous year. Additionally, Jasmine made it clear that their discussion in the park took place way before she gave birth to her child. Fans will remember that Jasmine's pregnancy startled her castmates during the reunion for 90 Day, The Last Resort. Her pregnancy with Matt was made public. Their daughter, Matilda, was born in March. Gino presents Natalie, a Las Vegas resident and new lady in his life, to the audience in the upcoming season. They have a wonderful time together after he flies to Sin City to meet her. She takes him around her neighborhood, including the ice bar where they share a kiss while sipping beverages. But since Gino hadn't been honest with Jasmine about the idea of an open marriage, Natalie was taken aback and unsure as to why he hadn't gone through with a divorce now that he was no longer with her. In fact, after thinking that Gino was being used as a pawn against Jasmine, she issued him an ultimatum. I only need Jasmine and you to find closure if you want to see me again. In my opinion, that's the right thing to do, she said to him. She advised, it's crucial that you don't provide her an opportunity, or that she doesn't feel she has one. If it's unclear to Jasmine at the moment, I need her to understand that you've gone on with your life and that there's no chance of her returning, Natalie said. By proceeding with a divorce, it seems that Gino followed Natalie's counsel. With Natalie, he appeared to be a lot happier, and it was obvious that she was also attracted to him.